What up, tubers? Welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's hurry up and get to that 100K mark. And as always, don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. We've got some more Premier Draft here. The season has reset. I was able to finish the previous month in the top 250, so I'll get that auto qualification there. But that means we are down back in Platinum and need to grind our way back to Mythic. We've got a couple of red rares here for our opening pack. I'm going to take the Fear of Missing Out, pick one, pack one. It's nothing crazy. The stats are rather small, but for a 2-drop, 2-3 is nice. And it can help fuel Delirium, of course. And then when you do have Delirium with this card, has a nice, strong combat ability, though. Again, as a 2-3, by that point, it usually trades. Gremlin Tamer's good. Curse Recording is fun. Meat Locker. Happy to take the Fear of Missing Out, pick one, pack one, and see what we can do there. Ooh, I am really fond of Disturbing Mirth, rather. I think this card is just fantastic. The red-black deck, when it comes together, has such good synergies. Lots of good removal, lots of good creatures. And yeah, whenever you're playing red-black, you always want to have access to at least, well, as many Disturbing Mirths, really, as you can possibly get, because, again, just so much good synergy. Solid pack overall, though. This was probably my favorite uncommon at the beginning of the format when I hadn't drafted it all that much. It's still really, really good, I think, of course. Lots of value with this, but I'm not super fond of the Manifest deck. I think you just, well, I'd rather anyways draft a good deck that maybe has Manifest synergies, such as, Delirium cards. Split Skin Doll, very good as well. 2-mana, 2-1 that at its base loots, which is good, but of course, if you can just simply draw a card of it, that's even better, right? Let's take the Mirth here. See if we can get rewarded. Instead, we're getting a little bit punished with a bunch of good blue and white cards. There was a Gremlin Tamer in, my opening pack with the Fear of Missing Out. Kind of unfortunate. Plaything's not bad. I think Fear of Isolation is actually the best card in this pack, though. So many good synergies with this. Outside of just being a 2-mana, 2-3 flyer, right? It's an enchantment creature, so it's multiple types in your graveyard, and there are so many good things to bounce with it, so I think you could take the Plaything here if you wanted to, if you more are in line with drafting Boros. I'm kind of tired of Boros in this format. I'm going to take the Fear. Ooh! This is a for fun card. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, prevent that damage, and each opponent mills that many cards. It is not a good card, I think. Triple blue. I think I'm supposed to take the bottomless pool here. Given what we have so far, this makes more sense. It's either that or Final Vengeance. Coordinated Clobbering, very good. Slayer, great. Actually, there are a lot of good choices in this pack. I guess taking the Fear of Isolation before this means bottomless pool slightly better. Not a great pack. I think this Duskmourn's Domination is like actively terrible. Just way too expensive. A couple of okay red creatures, okay black creature. I guess if I still end up in red-black, I'd rather have a Ripper here. No, I'd rather have the 2-drop, but because these Rippers go super late. You can get them at any point in time, and it's not like you want to run more than one of them anyways. A couple of good green cards, but let's take the Unable to Scream. There's also a red-black land. I have seen a little bit of green go by, but I think the start we have is fine. Just keep to some kind of Grixis colors for now. Or even could just end up in Grixis proper, though. I don't love splashing in this format necessarily, but there is already a blue-red land for us. I suppose the Ghostly Keybearer is probably better, though. Could very, very easily be in like the blue-red room deck, in which case I would rather have the Keybearer than the land, I'm pretty sure. Oh, that is an 8th pick, Fear of Falling. Okay. And just a solid one. Big blue flyer. Sure. I never read the flavor text. Kind of creepy, huh? Vengeance Wield. Recording Wield. I have 0 instants and sorceries for recording. Yeah, probably just supposed to take the vengeance. Anyways, as I was saying, it had been months since Jacob had started falling, but only a few weeks since he'd run out of breath to scream. Kind of terrifying. I imagine all the fear cards have some crazy flavor text. On the second day after he'd been separated from his friends, Tino worried that they'd be panicking at his absence. By the fourth, he was certain they'd never cared for him at all. Creepy, creepy, creepy indeed. Grab the prize is fine. I am not a fan of the erratic apparition, but I wouldn't call it completely unplayable. Alright, yeah, we did wield the Ripper anyways. So I guess we're probably leaning toward blue-red. Enter the Enigma with fear of missing out's not terrible. Valgavoth! Ugh. This card's very good. Like, usually if this resolves, you're going to win the game. Well, rather, when this hits the battlefield, you're usually going to win the game. I would say you're not generally trying to hard cast this, as 9 is quite a bit, but there are obviously a lot of ways to reanimate and whatnot. I don't think we're supposed to take that. We're pretty far away from that particular strategy. There's a perfectly good Scorching Dragonfire here. Irreverent Gremlin, also great. Let's keep to the plan for now. Haven't played with Kona all that much. I think maybe just once or twice. It's fine. How many rooms do I have right now? Just one? And we're supposedly the blue-red room deck? Yeah, a little bit shallow on that, so I don't think I take the Soul Rager here. I think I take the Tunnel instead. There's a Keys to the House, which could also be okay, actually. But let's get the rooms first. Okay, another solid enough pack. I like Stay Hidden, Stay Silent. But I would almost rather just have a piggy bank here. Just a really good 2-drop. It's also an artifact creature for delirium purposes. And though I don't have that much delirium right now, pretty easy to pick up some number of cards. So I'm going to go with the good 2-drop over the good removal. That's a nice one. Vessel, fantastic. Excellent 3-drop. Trial of Agony has been another one that I'm just not super impressed with as a removal spell, but it is a cheap removal spell, and I don't have that many sorceries right now. My other option here, I think, would be the Percussionist. Every time I play this card, I regret it. And you know what? I'm not going to take it. I'm going to take the Percussionist. Surveyor's also good. There goes another Soul Rager, but again, I don't really have the rooms to make that a thing. Yeah, another Surveyor. Sorry, Winter. This is good. So, removal-wise, I have a little bit of burn action. I have a little bit of bounce. I have a Scream. I have a solid-looking creature curve. Yeah, I think we're doing well. All right, awesome. Meat Locker, another unable to scream, and even grab the prize would be good here. Pretty fond of the Meat Locker. Glimmer Fight, or Glimmer Light's not bad. I'm not a big fan of the Creeping Peeper. It's okay. But yeah. Cheap equipment to move around is always good, plus it gives you that enchantment creature for extra values. Oh, fear of missing out doesn't have any flavor text. Not enough room. Too many keyword or too much text otherwise. Yeah, 3 rooms? Would I rather just take turn inside out here? I feel like I would, especially with like a couple of, yeah, tunnel surveyors and whatnot. If I pick up like a Valgavoth's Onslaught, I'm going to be really happy that I took that shack. Okay, a couple of peepers. Let's go to pack 3. What is this? Maddening Hex. Enchant player, whenever enchanted player casts a non-creature spell, roll a d6. Deals damage to that player equal to the result. Then attach Maddening Hex to another one of your opponents chosen at random. Weird. That is a weird special guest card. Whenever enchanted player casts a non-creature spell, roll a d6. Deals damage to that player equal to the result. Then it attaches to another one of your opponents chosen at random. I kind of want to just take it to play it for funsies. I'm supposed to take Glassworks here, but that seems really neat. Never seen that before. Weird. All right, Painter Studio is solid. There's a Meat Locker here, number 2. Most Valuable Slayer is good. We're at 4 rooms now. Is this card worthwhile? We're not really pushing too much damage. I feel like another meat locker here or even the Slayer are better. Yeah, let's take a Slayer, I think. Drowner's Deece. I think Untimely Malfunction's playable. All the Land Cyclers obviously fine. Glimmerlight. Another Fear of Falling. I guess I could use one more top-end enchantment creature. It's not like this Ripper's any good in our deck anyways. Sure. Third Tunnel Surveyor. Alright. I actually probably want to pick up another Glimmerlight at this point, just because we have so many random small creatures. Giving, or being able to give them a small buff isn't a bad value. Well, well, well. Could have had 2 Mind Rippers, or 2 Mind Skinners. I should have done it. I should have done it, but I'm too afraid. Alright, we'll take the Stay Hidden this time. Machete, I guess, would probably be fine as well. Just a 16 land deck. This might be a 16 lander. Could also just cut Enter the Enigma. Yeah, the Enigma's probably fine to cut. Another Painter Studio. Okay. You know, now that I've picked up this many rooms, I wonder if the Creeping Peepers are worth it. Just say no. Just say no. We're taking the land. I've played that win condition multiple times. It is not good, it is more for fun. The other Painter Studio, also stocked Researcher. Actually, you know what? I'm probably supposed to cut the Percussionist. Alright, looks like we're gonna get random garbage. Last few picks. Oh no, I actually want that second Glimmerlight, I think. Okay. Do I want 3 Tunnel Surveyors, I guess, is the question now as well. "11 enchantments." Again, I don't think those peepers are bad. I'm concerned about being able to actually get Delirium, but I don't have that many Delirium cards, so it's not that big of an issue. Researcher's probably filler. I can cut one of the Surveyors. I guess I could just cut the peepers. Maybe I don't need them. 17 lands is probably fine. Yeah, it seems fine. All right. I want to get one of the peepers in. Maybe the take inside out is not worth it. We'll run one peeper, take out the inside out. Little blue-red rooms deck here. Let's go on to our matches. Looks like I got up to rather platinum 1 today on stream. On the draw, yeah, I'm gonna keep this hand. We have a little bit of tempo if we brick, but drew the mountain immediately, so easy game. Acrobatic cheerleader. I will play my 2-3 for 2. Veteran Survivor, sure. Alright, we've got a good draw here. Opponent's on the green-white Survivor deck. What is your game plan, friend? Well, they're looking at the vessel. Trapped in the screen. And they're going to deal with the fear of missing out. All right. Yeah, I guess we just take it. So they're going to gain flying on the cheerleader, and Survivor's going to exile my mountain. That was a decent draw. Not too concerned about them. The Survivor needs, what, 3 cards before it's relevant, so... I don't think I'm entirely concerned in the slightest here. That's fine. And that's fine. Piggy Bank. 4/4 flyer and pass. Rotunda up. Oh, that's concerning. I guess I'm just gonna chump here then. They're clearly signifying they have something. We can hold up Dragonfire next turn. These swamps, or they mount rather forest cycled, so they must have another big spell in their hand. That Scream was also a really good draw. Okay. So I can Scream this. It'll still be a 1/3. Actually, I don't need to do that, do I? Piggy bank. Equip. Take away the flying of the cheerleader. Easy. Should not have played the piggy bank pre-combat, but no big deal. Alright, you have to imagine they have like another Brant Snapper or maybe the 4/5 Flyer in their hand. But the bottomless pool is going to be a huge tempo play versus those, if that's the case. Fear of abduction. That's what they had. Okay. Fair enough. And remember, those creatures go to hand, so... this is good. Let's go ahead and bounce their fear. Oh, I meant to bounce with the creeping peeper. Whoops. Oh, that's awkward. That is extremely awkward. Dang it. Alright, so now if they want a fear of abduction, they have to eat their veteran survivor. Or, yeah, have a different 1-drop, I guess. They are in a very bad spot, though. Okay. Man, I hope I don't get punished because the creeping peeper wasn't used for the bottomless pool that one turn. Alright. Obviously, they have to block here. Question is, do they want to just chump, or do they want to try double blocking and killing it? Because they could double block with the 3/3 and the 5/5, but obviously that's great for us. Okay, they have opted to chump. Nice. Nice, we got him. So remember, I attack with the Fear of Falling, and I can make their Fear of Abduction lose flying, so... Unless they drew something there. Then they were going to be dead. 1-0 start, let's go. We are on the play, hand looks good. Very good. With this hand, we might just put on too much pressure between the Piggy Bank, Glimmer Light, and removal plus bounce. We might also not, of course, but... Where there's a will, there is a way. I will go ahead and tunnel here turn 1. We do want to find at least one more land. I think you could bin the duel, but we'll keep it. No, don't care about a 1-1, so getting a little bit rewarded there. You know, I definitely could have kept both lands on top. Because we have so many rooms in our hand, we kind of do just want to draw land, don't we? Because they're all like double spells in essence. Huh. Okay. I think we're just going to attack, no equip. With the piggy bank. I don't want to offer the trade yet because I have the Glimmer Light, though they do have the Rotunda, but if they go in on the token, we have the bounce for it anyways, so. And this way we play around them having any removal as well. Nice hit. Sure, that's fine by me. Pass again. Okay, I will go for the bounce now. What is going on over there? That's fine. I don't think I'm going to attack with my 3/3. I think it's too likely they have another trick. Alright, we'll just pass like that. Wow, so they wasted 3 mana again that turn. Yep, don't care about that. Sure. I guess now I actually want to go ahead and do this, and if they trade with Piggy Bank, that's okay. The 5th land is useful for flipping up my fear if I don't find a land. Sure. Guess I'm going to discard Tunnel Surveyor now. No, I guess I'll discard. Well, the Unwilling Vessel also ticks up with the... Yeah, let's just discard the Tunnel Surveyor. Slightly awkward sequencing since I'm going to end up playing the enchantment prior to the vessel. Uh-oh. Why are we getting helloed? That's not a good sign. Either they're being friendly or I'm about to get wrecked. There's no middle ground. Okay. Are they still just holding up their twist reality or whatever it's called? Alright, well, I don't actually care if they counter this. Yep, that's fine. That's not fine. That, now they have a big life linker. I could double block there, but that's so risky. Yikes. I don't... Actually, that's fine to redraw. Oh my god. Alright, we're losing. We are very much losing. They're about to gain 6 here. What a beat. Nice. Yeah, unchecked Ghostly Dancer is brutal. It's got to be game over. Now they can level up their Diner, draw 3, make another 3-1, or have a 4-4, make a 3-1. Very gross. Actually, how close to lethal do I have? Very close to killing them. Because I could attack with the fear of missing out, right? And that would make one of my others attack again. The only issue is they have the fear to gain the life back. So they make a 3-1 flyer here. They can gain 6, go back up to 10. So if I draw a removal spell off the top and they don't have another play, we might have a chance. I can't beat them having anything, so. Yep. Good beats. Ghostly Dancer, too good. That will be that. Sucks to get soloed by one card, but it's one of the best rares in the format, so. Was there anything I could have done differently, perhaps? Let's see. I could have surveilled both lands on top that one turn, on turn 1, as it were. That might have actually been okay. We would have had some bigger spells earlier. Yeah, I don't know. The sheltered into the bomb was just too crazy. Wow. This is one of those really feel bads on Arena. We go from all islands to all mountains, and we have to go down to freaking 5 here. Yeah, I think we're gonna keep it like this. The meat locker can get us some cards back, but ay ay ay. Not great, friends. Sweet. Let's just make 2/2/2s here. Good old dashing blood boy. Ooh. Okay. I'll lead on this, and I'm gonna make it a 4/4 so that they can't kill it with out of nowhere or whatever it's called. Not Journey to Nowhere. Oh god, do they have the Final Vengeance? Oh, that's still annoying. I'm gonna bounce my key bearer. I take 1,000,000. Okay. Fair enough. We're gonna lose to that locker room leveling up if they have a land here, and then they get to attack for 4 life gain and whatnot. Ah, I mean, game sucks. Mulligan to 5, and our opponent has a crazy good draw. I will say, from their perspective, they are probably having a really good time. Alright, there's the level up. They probably just attack with everything. I'm going to go ahead and go down to 3, and they get to draw a card. Tap the blood, attack for 4, draw 3, discard 1. Actually, surprisingly, I'm not doing as bad as I would thought, or would have thought. Again? Oh, I must be dead. They must have 2 removal spells. Yeah, wow. Insane. Yeah, their draw was insane. Good beats. I mean, again, I was on a mulligan to 5, so we were already under the gun, but devastating. I'm 1-2. I thought this deck was good. I mean, well, I guess it can be both things, right? Our deck can be good, but we can run into some issues. Got wrecked by Ghostly Dancers. That happens. Mulligan to 5. Our opponent has an insane draw. Sure, good beats. Very brutal. I think we are just looking for land here. Do we want to bounce the tunnel? Or do we want to just grab a prize? I don't really have... I mean, I guess I could discard my Slayer. No, let's go for... Then grab the prize here and look for land. Holy crap. So frustrating. 7 cards in, I haven't found a third land now. I mean, these games happen, but they're just... it sucks. Sucks a lot. It feels like I haven't got to play Magic the last couple of games. Come on, man. I have to Scorch the Analyst. It's just too much value if they have any more ways to manifest. I'm going to fall too far behind otherwise. Like, obviously playing the tunnel and trying to surveil for lands is nice, but I need to find a land anyways, naturally. If we start drawing lands, we can come back from this, is my point. Sure, that's fine. So my opponent is sitting on a get out, which is kind of funny. I don't really care if they counter my tunnel. Okay. We found lands. They're just making it way too obvious. I'm going to go ahead and activate the aquarium, even though we know there's a mountain I'm going to end up getting rid of. Again, they're just sitting on get out, and they're getting way too greedy. So we can punish them by not casting things that run into get out. Eventually, they're going to need to cast something. That's fine. Still holding up get out. Like, I'm going to cast Creeping Peeper here. Pass. It could be that they're also missing a little bit of red. I will grant that. Because they did show us the Smoky Lounge. Oh, maybe they have Twist Reality and the other one. Okay. Sure. They're finally chilling out. Nice. Okay. All right, I'll run it into the get out now. Or double Twist Reality. If they had doubled, they should have really manifested on one of the previous turns. It was making no sense on those plays. Funny thing is, I'm not even winning that much. I have a couple of 2-2s. Yeah, just all of a sudden, I'm losing. Wait, did I go from screwed to flooded this game? I did. Holy crap. Unreal. Magic, man. It's good beats. That was a good draw. That was a really good draw. Will it resolve? Yes, it did. I want to bounce my vessel, but bouncing here is just a little bit too good right now. There's their red finally. Ooh, the chain. Nice. Okay. Are you freaking kidding, man? Ah, dude. Okay, that was good. That was really good. Phew, thank God. And we can activate Meat Locker on our turn to tap something down. I guess they weren't even, like, they were missing red, obviously, but they didn't even have that many red cards in their hand. It was just they were sitting on the counter magic the whole time. Nice, there we go. All right. If they don't trade with the 2-2, they die to this Shattered. Next turn, level up. I actually have to be a little bit careful here. I have 6 cards left in my deck. If they play a crab, I could lose this game. I didn't play out the fear because this is a forced card draw. We don't need that anymore. So every single one of my creatures is lethal with the room that pings. So they need a lot here with 3 cards in hand. What is left in my deck? 3 lands, 2 Fear of Falling, and Painter's Studio. So both of our 4/4 flyers are somewhere in the deck. I guess even if they do have a way to deal with all my creatures somehow, just 2 turns of the Shattered are going to be good enough. Did my opponent rage quit? Alright, this looks like they went through a tunnel and lost connection. I'll pause for now and see if it comes back to us. Wait, they didn't rage quit. They came back. Okay. And another unable to scream? Sure. Still dead. We take it. GG's. All right. Back to where we started. We've got 2 wins. I need 1 more win for the ever important 1,000 gems. The jump from 250 to 1,000. Let's go. All right. For all the marbles, or at least 750 of them. Fantastic opener. Very, very good one. Turn 2 Piggy. Turn 3 we can Glassworks if we want to, and then bounce it with the Fear afterwards. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, feeling Gucci. Definitely gonna make that play. Because we can still Scorch something next turn, in addition to bouncing the Glassworks. Yeah, this is a very good opener. 3 color, though, from the opponent. Okay. Oh, and it is a creature, most likely, as they binned something and then didn't... They binned a creature, rather, and then didn't return it. Find out what it was. Yeah, 2/2 Death Touch, perfect. That's a good one here. Very good. So just straight up, wow, straight up 3 color stuff, huh? They binned another creature, so I suppose it's probably going to be right to blow up that one again before they can flip whatever it is. I don't think I want to trade my piggy bank here, and I'm going to hold the land in case I want to discard it to grab the prize. Alright, our opener is great, but our opponent is doing stuff, so... They have enchantment, creature, and sorcery in their graveyard currently. I assume they're just going to play out their other 2-drop again. Sure. Yeah, I'm going to tick up the enchantment here and just keep putting the pressure on. This might be a slightly weaker play. Okay, so I assume they're going to get back their damn Fear of Burning now. So they already had sorcery in their graveyard. They might not hit too many different card types here. Yeah, they have sorcery, creature, and enchantment. They're still missing 1 card type in the graveyard, fortunately. I think I like... Well, actually, I could just take this. You know what? Let's just take it and see if we draw like a bounce effect or something. I'm going to give them the extra land. Didn't hit the bounce. I'm gonna go to 6. It's gonna be really hard for them to hit Delirium this turn, as well as play out the Fear of Burning Alive, unless I trade for their face down card and it happens to turn on Delirium. So by no means am I gonna block the face down card if it attacks. If I can get one more hit in with the Fear of Isolation, we should be good. Assuming, again, I don't draw nothing but lands. Because grab the prize, 2 damage would be great. Ah, okay, dang it. Fortunately, that was just a sorcery, so still no Delirium. But they did get rid of my... Oh, they're just going to run it out. Wow, okay. I think they forgot. Ah, sadly I can't punish. Yikes, brutal. All right, I mean, I'd say we're pretty far behind now. So they have a bunch of cards still in their hand, and we drew a bunch of air. Oh, I like the fact that they're chumping, which means I can't actually move the equipment off, otherwise we lose the piggy bank. Giving them Delirium here is still really scary, as then other ways to burn me will turn on. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay. So now they have to chump with their Centipede. Alright, and they go to 1. I don't think there was a better way to have done that, right? I needed to have all my creatures have at least 2 power. Oh, wait, could I have put... Wait, I could have put the equipment on the Fear and then pumped up the 1/1, couldn't I? Yeah, I think I messed up there, but fortunately I wasn't punished. No, that was a bad equip. Think about that again. I put the equipment on the Fear. It turns into a 3/4, so they can't block and trade without a double block, which would just leave them dead. I put the +1/+0 and first strike on the token. Turns into a 2/1, only profitably blocked by the Centipede. Oh wait, no, then they just make the same trade. Never mind, it's the same difference, right? What if I put the equipment on the Fear and then the plus on the... No, it's the same thing. Then the Centipede, chump, and I've only attacked one more time. In any case, maybe there was a slightly better way to have done it. I think I could have preserved my 1/1 token if I hadn't done it like that. But yeah, worked out. All right, who am I? Where are we? It's like 5 hours after the last round, doing dad things. I don't even remember what we're doing over here. Just know I had a video paused and recorded going. We're 3-2. So it looks like we're just hoping to get a couple more wins for some gems back. This is a great hand. Fear of Isolation. Fantastic draw step. The pig! Well, we're not going to turn to Fear, but Fear bouncing Glimmerlight's not the end of the world, though we'll probably want to be bouncing that Glassworks by the look of it. That's also very good. I'm going to go ahead and just Glassworks, though, for mana efficiency's sake. While this means I am giving my opponent a treasure, this is just so much more mana efficient. Plus, again, the Fear of Isolation can bounce the Glassworks anyways. Ooh, and I am getting rewarded because you know what the perfect target is for a Scorching Dragonfire? One of the Enduring Creatures. Beautiful. That was the one that gave creatures +2/+0 and haste when they entered. It's fine. Feel like mine was a lot better. Yeah, I'm gonna get the flyer online and say go, I think. I think a trading there is fine, though, because they're playing the red-black deck, so they could very easily have... Oh. They could very easily have... Final Vengeance and whatnot. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the trade now that they've offered. Oh, was that just... It wasn't bait, per se, but was good value there for us. Alright, so I'm going to get to Glassworks, the most valuable Slayer, away. Equip an attack for 4, and then solve, or whatever, unlock my room immediately. They are very far behind without either having something gross underneath that face down, or top decking something off the top, because I still have a bunch of action in hand. Okay. Well, they did draw a removal spell, so good for them, but still not going to cut it here. This means I won't be able to play my Fear of Falling, but I think attacking is correct. Or rather, blocking is correct. Making trades while I'm so far ahead seems right. And let's just push the damage, since we have the Shattered Yard online. They've drawn a couple spells in a row, but again, if they just draw like one land, then the game's over, yeah. So they must have drawn a land there. Nice, good. All right, we're up to, what, 4 wins? Effectively have gained our entry feedback. Feels great. Let's keep it up. All right, 4-2 on to game 7. This is not a bad hand. 2 removal spells, 2/2 drops. Yeah. Reasonable enough. Obviously, I would like to draw a blue source somewhere down the line, but this hand can function perfectly well just by drawing a 3rd land of any variety, so... Turn 1 Bear Trap, no flash, huh? Green, black. Uh-oh, say its name incoming. And they hit a Faithful, so maybe a little reanimation gonna head our way. Found the island, though, so everything looks good. Bouldering Gym. Okay, a little bit of ramp. Guess we're just gonna Glimmer Light and then equip our one that is not affected by Summoning Sickness here. I could Creeping Peeper. That's probably fine too. Get the Peeper online, smack in for 2. I would be surprised if they spent their turn bear trapping my Peeper. House Cartographer, sure. This can cast enchantments, right? Nice. Okay, let's use this to cast the Fear of Missing Out then. I think I'm gonna pitch the second Glimmer Light at this point. We'll go ahead and Scorch the Cartographer. They might bear trap my Fear this turn, but I'm okay with that. Otherwise, if they don't do it now, I can move the Glimmer Light over to it. Rickety Gazebo, okay. So they get to return 2 of these 4 here at the top. Dog, Appendage, and Land. Looks like they went for Land and Dog. But now we are going to put them under a lot of pressure. They don't have anything relevant in their graveyard for the Faithful right now, so... they're going to need to surveil something lucky into the graveyard here for, like, yeah, Faithful next turn, which they didn't do. Oh yeah, they were really needing to find a reanimate target, weren't they? Found footage. Alright, and that is lethal. We grab the prize away our key bearer. 2 damage to them. We now have Delirium as well. Shoot the dog. Attack for 10, and then the Fear of Missing Out, even if they weren't dead, would allow our Fear of Falling to attack again as well. So this is an effective 14 points of damage. So even if they had played out their Faithful as an extra blocker, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay, deck is popping. Ooh, we're 5-2, and we are conveniently 2 pips away from Diamond. Let's see if we can convert. That'd be great. On the play, hand is good. Nice, nice, nice. Feels good to draw well. Red-green Delirium with a turn 2 Cartographer. Don't think we are going to bother shooting that with Glassworks, as the Tunnel Surveyor here gives us more than enough creatures to block, even if they have a removal spell. If they have +2/+2 enchantment, good beats. I'm not going to throw anything else under. If they do use the enchantment, then I'll also get to Glassworks it anyways, though they will get to Survival a land. Nice. Alright, Moldering Gym Ramp. A land here would be fantastic for us. No land, so I'm going to go with the Studio, I think. Try to find some lands. Good. We even hit a Scorching Dragonfire, so that's going to kind of make them not even want to play out a creature this turn, which is very awkward. Or if they do play a creature, they're going to want to play a creature, of course, that's more than 3 toughness. Sure. Wow, that is a surprising play. Because the dog just dies to Dragonfire and also gets exiled in the process. So. No complaints. We'll do it. Sure, that's fine. I don't know. It might have been better to save the Drowner for something larger, but I wanted to push a little bit of damage here. Oh, dang. There goes my Scorching Dragonfire. Oh, Scorching... Okay, so... Interesting turn, actually. Because I think now we want to save the Meat Locker for something more relevant. I think I'm going to level up here. Attack with all, and if they want to block the 1/1, that's fine. Because really, I'm just trying to push extra damage, so... Okay. Pig gets shuffled back, and they put their Survivor back? Bit of a surprise there, to be sure. Fear of exposure. Excellent. I don't think they're attack. Whoa! They did attack. So they're just dead. I attack for 6 and grab the prize for 2 extra damage. Sweet. Very aggressive. Considering they left themselves at 2 on board, so... Okay, here we are, 6 and 2, playing for a trophy and playing for Diamond. This is the magic moment. Alright, we are on the play. Alright, I'm going to keep this hand. It's our worst opener we've seen in a while, but turn 1 Tunnel can help us find some action, I suppose, and... Yeah, I think I'm supposed to just keep both of those on top and not get greedy. Turn 1 Fungus, that's not too problematic. Don't really care if they want to blow up my aquarium. Notably, and it's a weird thing with the rooms, if I unlock the room, and then they respond with blowing it up, I still get the ability. I'm just going to actually go ahead and activate, though. Thresher needs to die. Excellent target for a Glassworks. Actually, you know what? I regret this play already. You know what I should have done? I should have bounced their... I should have bottomless pooled their Thresher and then played out my Key Bear. That was really bad. Yeah, that was a really bad play. Oh, another rickety gazebo. All right. 2 lands, a dog, and threats around every corner. And they just went with both of the spells. They did not attack for 2. Not sure why. Okay. Have to assume they're going to be using removal here. Murder or something. Alright, let's go to combat. Drag to the roots, yep. Does that give them Delirium? Did they already have an instant in there? That does give them Delirium. Okay. I mean, they have a lot of cards in their hand, so... Okay, Inspector into the 4-mana enchantment, unless they have a removal. So the enchantment's going to get them a land and turn their Cryptid into a 3/4. It's a pretty good draw. Let's go like this. Bounce the 3/4. Attack with the Key Bearer, unlock our damage. That puts another counter on our vessel. That's annoying. Yeah, we're gonna pitch the Fanatic there. Oh, sorry, the Scorching there. Stay Hidden can deal with a larger threat as well as let me manifest later down the line. Yeah, I'm okay blocking. That puts them on a 2-turn clock in the air. They're just off it. They're just like, what am I doing? Okay, awesome. Oh, good way to end it there. Perfectly into diamond and a nice little trophy with blue-red. More enchantments than rooms, but yeah, good stuff. Had a lot of good draws there, and I think we played reasonably well enough, so. Good tempo, good curve, good creatures. A little bit of removal. Good enough for a trophy. All right, friends, thanks for watching. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.